Hello and welcome again to River Valley Farm. Today I just got home from work, obviously, and yeah, I do get dirty for a living, but I got something in this box here and something over there too, but we'll worry about that another day. I got us a brand new multi-switch, turn signal combination, wiper, hazard switch, whatever you want to call it, for my 95 F-250. Okay, it is now licensed and legal and ready to drive, other than the left front turn signal still doesn't work. And as I said the other day, I'm hopeful that this will solve that problem. Anyway, so in order first to get to that, we have to take this plastic off again back here, which I don't think I have to take the whole steering wheel off to do that. Matter of fact, I know I don't have to take the whole steering wheel off to do that, so that's great news. I think all I got's like 3 screws and to pull the key switch out over there, or the key tumbler, I should say. Pull the key tumbler out, and we should be good to go as far as getting to that anyway. So hang on, we'll see if I'm right. All right, so didn't have to take steering wheel off, obviously. I was able to get all the plastic off. Everything's happy and good there. Got my 2 screws out of my old switch. Now I just got to figure out how to get the rest unplugged without breaking it, and then plugging it back in. So we'll see if it works or not here in just a minute, hopefully. All right, so new switch installed here. Got my key on. I did manage to break one of the little clips off this connector because, well, they're 20 some years old. So let's see, were we successful or not? How about that? It works. That's more than it was doing before. Now I think I need to swap my, no, I think that'll be just fine, actually. Make sure the other side still works. Oh, come here, thing. It does. Very good. And the back one's flashing back there too, so that's great. Okay, good. Now we know it works. Now then, all right, so let's turn this off. That neutral, turn on the hazards. And they are working too. All right then, that's that. So now, I think I need to swap my flashers, but that's not a big deal. So this has got to be the original equipment switch in this truck. Not much else it could be with that part number. Anyway, I remember now that it was starting to give me kind of fits with the wipers. Like you'd have to wiggle the little roll thing here to get the wipers to work sometimes. So anyway, it had multiple problems, and then finally the contact for the left turn signal, which turn signals and wipers will drive you nuts as far as electrical diagnosis is concerned, guys. It doesn't work. Neither system works like you would expect it to. The turn signals, brake lights, and hazard lights all being using the same wire basically, but then only having brake lights on the back, and it doesn't turn on the fronts when you step on the brakes and all that good stuff. Yeah, it gets a little complicated. And then wipers, I can't even begin to describe how that works. Basically, you just change parts until it works. There is ways to diagnose and what have you, but again, complex complex wiring, even on the very old stuff, unless of course you're fortunate enough to have air or vacuum wipers. And I don't really know that that's fortunate or not. So all right, now I cannot see any reason why any officer of the law would want to stop me, because I now have all my turn signals are working, insurance, license plate. What else could there be? I mean, that's pretty much it, isn't there? All my lights work. Yeah, that's it. I guess that means we're ready to go for a drive, huh? Well, shit. Let me put the steering column back together. All right, so it's all back together again. Hazards work. Turn signals work, I believe. Everything checks out here. Let's see if it'll still start. It's been a while since I've started it. Anyway, battery gauge sure did drop. Let's see what happens here. Well, I guess that's that. It does start. So anyway, it does start, it does run, it does, yeah, okay. So I guess we're ready to go down the road eventually. Check all my lights here. High beams, low beams. Both the headlights appear to work. I know all the flashers and stuff works. Looks like the only thing that's not working is my license plate light, but I really don't care. So I guess next up, down the road it goes, see what happens. Alright, so I can't seem to get my hands-free device for my GoPro to work, aka a suction cup on a glass, but anyway, seems to be running real good. I got a reclock steering wheel though, that's going to drive me nuts, even though I said it wouldn't. So Happy boy over there and I are out for a drive, and yeah, we're gonna run down to the next little town here and have a look around, I guess. I don't know, something to do. So I guess I'll get back with you if something happens. All right, guys, so we are back at the back to the house here anyway. We drove about, I don't know, 25 miles, probably somewhere in that neighborhood. Actually, maybe even closer to 30. And I have no complaints about it, other than the way the steering wheel is sitting. Okay, that's pretty darn good as far as I'm concerned. But it needs to come off from right there, get set straight, and put back on. Which, after all the work that's been done, that ain't too bad. So I'm just gonna run through and check a few things here, make sure we're all good, which I think we are. And we're gonna transfer from the Dodge to the Ford, everything that needs to go transfer over so I can operate on the weekends and whatever else I need to do here. I smell fuel though. I don't know why I smell fuel now. What's going on with that? Don't know. The fuel filter's not loose anyway. Oh, anyway. I don't don't see any standing anything in the valley, so we should be good, really. Yes, like I said, we drove it 20-25 miles, didn't hiccup, didn't have any misses, nothing. It just ran and did what it was supposed to do. So what's that mean?
Good.
It's good. Very good. Okay. Yeah. Other than it very sorely needs a bath and a wax job, I think we're ready to hit the road. And of course, we got to hit the road now this time of year before we can do any washing or waxing or anything anyway. So, yeah. I do believe we're good. Like I said, the only thing I've got to complain about with it is just that steering wheel being crooked, which I can live with it for now. So we'll just go from there. Oh, I need to put this back on too. And I'm still weighing my options of what to do with this thing. Again, they have a lot of options, good options for Super Duty trucks, but nothing for these. So, yeah, again, we're just trying to figure it out. So I will get back with you once I do know what's going on with that. Meanwhile, guys, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button, drop me a comment, tell me what you think, and we'll see you later.
Bye.